Hello everyone and welcome back to Data by Design. Last time we discussed the flows and orchestration, and today we are going back through the mirror to see how to design and document these objects with the dynamic metadata quadrant. Of course, the ways to specify flows and orchestrations are slightly different, and I will separate these two types of objects. Let's start with data flows. By definition, a flow consists of one to several sources and one to several destinations. I exclude from flows the notion of data generation. It therefore seems logical to represent a flow as a linear diagram that could be read horizontally or vertically, starting from the sources and going to the destinations. Between these ends, it is necessary to be able to document all the transformations that one wishes to apply, and it is interesting to note that we can define several levels in the metadata, from the most technical to the most business-oriented. Here is an example of a transformation that we can document at a business level. And the same flow in a technical view. In my opinion, this quadrant is the least considered by software publishers, and few solutions exist to deal with these topics. One of the reasons for this lack of tools probably comes from the fact that ETLs are often graphical tools, and some may have estimated that the flow is the documentation, which is, in my opinion, a mistake. Indeed, as we have seen in the previous tables, the technical aspect of flows sometimes forces us to enter a level of detail that will disturb non-technical users. Due to the lack of specialized tools, flows are often documented in office tools, spreadsheets, or slides. It is interesting to note that by chaining the descriptions of data flows, we reconstruct a lineage, which gives us traceability information for the data. Lineages have been one of the most requested features for data governance and data literacy for a few years now. Hence, data catalog tools that offer increasingly complete lineages are better and better meeting the need to describe flows. Let's also say that a few interesting initiatives have been launched, such as gable.ai, whose founder is one of the experts in data contracts. I think I'll talk about data contracts in an upcoming video soon. To close the loop, let's quickly talk about the documentation of orchestrations tools. The role of these tools is to describe what constraints apply to the flow and how the scheduling and sequencing of flows respect these constraints, while remaining as efficient as possible. On this part, I don't know of any specific tools yet, and I would be delighted if you could introduce me to some in the comments. In my next video, I will talk about market tools that allow us to know if the business definition of the metadata quadrants are correctly applied on the concrete objects of the data quadrants, that is, quality tools. If today's narrative unveiled a new chapter in your data understanding, show some appreciation and click that like button and subscribe. Stay analytical, see you soon.